All right, y'all, here's an update. No new growth, but we've got life. Still got life in this desert rose that came off of clearance. Y'all see the X? And what you can see is that the plant has been repotted and cleaned up significantly. The branches that were coming off the top, and y'all, if you need reference to anything that I'm saying, go back and watch the video that I did after this plant was purchased. And what you'll see is that as of right now, plant is doing good. The caudex, as they call it, this ball, as I call it, is still nice and solid. Okay, let's see if I can get it to, that's about as good as the focus is going to get on this tip here. The black part that you see there in the middle can't be going down into the caudex because it's still nice and firm. That root there, still nice and green. Now what I don't know, you all, is see that bump right there? There's a bump right there, and then there's another bump right there. If those three bumps are the beginning of some branching, I don't know. Y'all can leave a comment down below and tell me if you think it is. I understand from other expert growers that in order to encourage branching of the desert rose, you can chop off the top, and if you put saran wrap on it to keep the tip from evaporating, that would push or force water or whatever the scientific method is, but basically it pushes water back, or that moisture back down towards the bottom of the caudex. And what ends up happening is, if these are like nodes, it would push these nodes to grow out and encourage branching. But y'all, at the time when I purchased this, I had and I don't know, this little bump there, I don't know if you can see it or not. It looks different than that, but it's a bumpy area. I don't know if that might be one there. But what I was saying is that when I purchased this, because it was a clearance rescue and it had stem rot, I wanted to hurry up and get that stem rot off, and my main focus at that time was not branching. It was just basically to save the caudex, because if you do some research, you'll see that the way that this looks now without any branches, that there's a lot of growers that actually sell the desert rose in this condition with no branches, and there's some that even sell no branches and no roots as well. So a rootless caudex, or this ball here, has no roots on it. So when I got this and, you know, was in the process of trying to save it, my thought process was not to encourage branching. I wanted to make sure that this tip here calloused over and that the damage did not go further down into the caudex, and that this would remain nice and firm and stay healthy and rejuvenate itself. So at this point, I am just going to just keep it as is in this pot, repot it, and just see what it ends up doing over the rest of the season. I have not watered it a whole lot to make sure that it's not overwatered. And basically it has been in an area that has gotten some direct sun, not a whole lot, and it has, you know, thrived thus far. So make sure you have your notifications on so that you know anytime I upload a video, so that when the next update for this desert rose is posted, you'll get it right away. So y'all, I would say that this, even though there's no branching, even though there's no new growth at this point, I would call this a success and not a waste of money. So until the next time, y'all, bye.